I'm coming back to you, T. Because listen, so T said, do you really want to be in a full blown relationship with two women, or do you just want to have sex with two people? Uh, Both.
But what if you're just a deep nigga though? Like a nigga that be outside, a nigga that kills people, and y'all drunk and he drunk. Y'all done probably went to a little party when you got that little shit on. And you know you got that little shit on. Y'all done, he done brought you back to the house, or y'all done came back to the house or whatever. And you can't unzip my dress. Ooh, shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm just a freak.
Hell yeah. What are friends for?
I was gonna do the most. Get a hold of it. Get somebody to my hands thing. But I ain't want them to show off and do all the runs and stuff and do more than me. I know, ain't that mean?
And I feel like that's what it is. It's an insecurity. But my thing is, how is it that when you get a BBL, now all of a sudden you got this attitude where you like my time cost and so and so, so and so. When you were just a flat ass though, you wasn't moving like that.
See, I got it down. Hell yeah.
But you pull that shit back on though. What?
The statistics.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I got Michelle in the building though. Michelle, let me ask this. Will you be the only white person in here? So, hey Mo. But I want to ask because, like I said, I find myself every podcast like why other races don't go through this. Like in the white community though, being that you obviously rub elbows with more white people than we do. Is there deadbeats? Do you hear about child support through white men walking out on their kids and the whole stigma of what we talking about with walking out on your kids or the rights with your kids basically. Um how do what is your take on as far as the white community? Do y'all experience the same things? Cause it don't seem like y'all do. Like I don't know, it feel like either white men don't be on child support or they just pay that shit and we don't. Like or like cause what you just say, he said 15% of men,
Of black fathers.
15% of black fathers in larger US cities have been incarcerated at some point for non-payment of child support, compared to 5% of fathers overall.
That's a lot of fucking black men, bro. And in the country that's got millions.
That's 10 more percent though to one race.
To one race. And this 5% is for all other races. 15%, bro. It says right here, additionally, 40% of African American fathers in this study have been incarcerated by their child's first birthday, compared to 18% of white fathers. 40% versus 18%
By the time they first birthday.
for non-payment of child support, bro. Like what?
But listen though, bro. With my whole thing with this though, like
Meaning
it's a knock to us though, like because
meaning that shit kicking in before
it mean that everybody, it mean that every race is on child support. We the ones who don't pay that shit though.
Man.
I mean, is that not what it's saying?
I mean,
kinda.
kinda.
I mean, like, it sucks to say. Don't get salty. Like, it sucks to say though, for sure. But I mean, shit.
Black men are incarcerated at a higher rate for non-payment of child support than white men.
Because of what? Non-payment.
Yeah. Oh, and then look, poverty and low income. Black parents, particularly those living in or near poverty, are more likely to miss child support payments, which can lead to incarceration. This is why, bro. This is what I'm saying. They made the child support. You see what I'm saying?
Because they know we can't afford it.
They know we can't afford it.
Pay it.
They know we can't afford to pay it, bro. That's why. I'm telling you, bro, that shit crazy as fuck, bro. They didn't make child support for motherfucking white men. They made child support for black men, bro. For real, for real. It's just that they can't single out only a race. So it has to go for all
I feel
men.
like they do. They put it out there like they make it like
I will say
they make it for the women to feel like they supposed to like put us on child support and like just make it out. I don't know, like it's weird.
Like, put that nigga on child support. Put that nigga on child support.
Like,
That's crazy that's the go-to option though. Like, from all of y'all women who got y'all friends and everything, the minute that this nigga not doing something,
shit though, like,
but see,
you don't see like if he hasn't showed up to Johnny's baseball games for the past. Put his ass on child. Like,
you don't see that.
You don't see it.
You
like,
don't see that, bro.
But you see that shit with us.
You don't see that.
But y'all also have to realize though, black women and Caucasian women, at the end of the day, that black woman got another hating friend, hating mama, or whoever in her ear saying, "Oh well, this, that, and the third." And I feel like that plays a part in it because how many women do we know single-handedly think on their own without saying, "Oh well, my friend, my mama." That's like, for instance, I could give you a real life situation where I have experience with kids. The mother of my child didn't. Guess what? Instead of listening to me, oh well, the people at the hospital said I should do. Well, what you lay down with me for if you was just gonna listen to them?
Facts, bro. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
But
everybody
again,
got somebody in their ear telling them something.
and you know what's real crazy though?
It
It ain't even that all men ain't got an option. Because to be honest with you, bro, if a white man say he ain't want to have no baby, then that white woman probably ain't finna have no baby. If that Asian man say he ain't want to have no baby, they ain't finna have no baby, bro. Bro, I mean, Asian people have kids because they want to have kids. But what I'm saying is, it's us as a community, as the African American race, who be like, if we chose that we said we didn't want to have a baby, it's the African American woman who said, boom, I'm not about to, you ain't finna. What's crazy is that a white woman is with a black man, they will talk about putting them on child support. But if they with a white man, they don't mention it. See?
Because we got the
black man got the child support stigma. I'm telling you, bro.
Put the stamp on us though.
It's only for niggas, bro. For real.
Put a stamp on us though, man.
It's only for niggas. You don't never hear no white woman talking about, I'm about to go put his ass on child support. They don't do that. They don't do that.
I'm going to put Timothy on child support.
Yeah. Well, fuck it, girlfriend. Go put his ass on child support. They don't say that, bro.
Why he sound country with it?
They don't say that, bro. I'm telling you, they don't say that. But when it comes to the black man is always the option. The only option he has is either do what you told to fucking do, like a slave, or your ass going on child support, which is that slave mentality, bro. That slave fucking mentality, and that shit is either a generational curse or it's been a tradition that's been passed down from so and so. Because it's like, nigga, if you don't do what I tell you to do, then this is what's gonna happen to you.
That shit get hard though, because you sit there and you try so hard. I ain't gonna lie, like it be like they make it so hard for us, bro. Like you will literally wake up one day and be like, I'm gonna do everything right. And then you get to doing everything right though, and then they just be like, yeah, you did this right. But you gotta do this still, and you gotta do this.
Man, come on, man.
You gotta do this.
But see,
and they know they poking the bear though to the point where they just want you to be like, fuck it. They just want you to be like, fuck it. When you sitting there, when I be sitting there in court or anything, like that white man walking there, attorney, a couple dollars, and a fucking
slap on the wrist,
tucked in, fucking button up. They cool. I come in there, attorney, suit,
dress shoes,
paperwork, I done did this program,
So you think because you got a suit?
They
Look,
still gonna give me worse.
young man. So you think because you got a suit on you?
You think you got a Easter shark?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Pulling
That's
up
good.
fires and everything.
That's good, but now I want you to do this.
Right,
this,
man.
and
Come
third,
on,
though.
man.
Just did how this man do that shit though. When his shit, and then they want you to just be like, fuck, cause they know like we. I don't know. We crash outs though.
Because we tired of it though. Like, God damn.
Well, see, I can speak.
That shit crazy though, like because and then that's like even with police and shit like that, they will antagonize you though because they know like once you get out of I was feared for my life though, like I was this though, like he got aggressive, like and they sit there and poke the bear though, and to make you do that shit though, like bro, and that shit is really fucking crazy though, like.
See,
They will really though like poke you to get out your spot so they can say, "Oh look, he
did this.
typical
Yeah, bro.
shit though."
We
Like,
got a target on our back from the time we born, bro. From the time that we're in the motherfucking womb.
I will also say this though, like you know what I'm saying, speaking from experience.
the Spot Beauty Bar, what's going on? Mysterious thing, what's up?
I would say a lot of men. I would say I can't say it's on them, but I will say it's how you interact with the mother of your child. Because guess what? If you and the mother of your child constantly beefing, you know for a fact before you even laid down with her, she was a little bit vindictive. So if you constantly giving attitude, she constantly giving attitude, the only thing to make it work in your favor, gang, is
What? Putting yourself on child support?
No, you can't. I mean,
no.
You can't
Not
opt in or out of child support. That shit is out of your power.
That shit is out of your power.
You have no shit.
No, wait,
I mean, no, you can put yourself on child support.
You can put yourself on child support, but
You
in
could.
order to
I
get
mean,
on
of
child
course,
support,
though. Like, why
but in
would
order to get
they
on
say
child
like
support,
exactly, but I wouldn't.
hold on, look,
Right.
it's so simple to get off child support. My little cousin just did it, literally 2 weeks ago.
Man, you gotta fight the system, nigga.
No, he don't. No, he didn't. All his son mother had to do was call down there.
Had to do.
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you
And
what's
it's so crazy. It's crazy. That's all she did was call down there. They
and that shit still going to this day, bro.
He did,
I guarantee you, nigga, my baby mama did that, nigga.
It's so easy though. Like that's not nothing that he did. That's something that she did.
Right, it's in her hand. It's in her
It's so
power.
easy for him to get on child support. It's
Right.
so easy for her to get him off child support.
And I'm gonna
That's
tell you,
the
that
thing
shit
to
don't
us,
work
we
like
have
that, bro.
rights, though. Like we don't have no rights though. Like that goes back to what I'm saying. Like
Listen, I was in jail, bro, and I had a purge. I had a $2,500 purge that I was behind.
You go to court and get joint custody, gang.
But who the fuck wants to have to do that, nigga? I ain't have to have joint custody to fuck.
she ain't on child support,
Right.
and we ain't on joint custody. Like what the fuck? Like
That shit crazy,
if we
bro.
both parents though. If we're both parents,
But
why is the man getting on child support though? Like why is the man don't have no rights though? If we sat there and we came to terms to have a baby together, let's say we planned this shit and everything. We planned it, everything. I'm at the hospital every visit. We both sitting there though, checking up on the baby, ultrasounds though, all that shit though. Like, but when that baby come out, you have no rights, my boy.
No, none.
None. And it's not optional.
It's something.
It's not like
you have
not-
no.
birth certificate, no, you don't have
No.
You can sign the birth certificate. Don't sign the birth certificate. Pee on that bitch. No.
Eliminate that motherfucker. That shit over
Like
with.
make a copy of it. That
But
shit
y'all
don't
also
mean
have to
shit.
realize though, like in certain states, they are a mother state.
Bro, no, that's in the country. That's in the
What
whole
the fuck
country.
is a mother state though?
That's a
Like,
whole country.
Like,
bro.
come on,
Mama's
like,
baby, daddy's maybe, nigga.
No,
please,
bro.
though.
That's
That's
just
only
crazy.
because of the fact
me
though,
see an
that
ass
there
shirt,
is
man.
no right. Men have no rights though. I promise you though. Like I probably have
No,
for the men though. Like it's not cool
Not
with
over, though.
parenting because they don't have no say so.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I swear, I promise you though, probably half of the men though that's going through anything though, like have a problem with it because they have no rights though. Like So what man you know though don't want no control though. Like a man is chose to lead though. A man is chose to make decisions and all of that though. You telling him he has no rights to his seed?
The only comeback I would have
To his seed though, like come on.
The comeback I would have to that is, first off, yeah, what man don't want rights, but also it's not what man don't want rights. Is you have to pay attention to the woman you laid down with and put your dick in.
Yeah, that go.
Yeah, but no, because all of that shit be changing. The woman that you laid down with could have been straight as fuck, and then the minute that you had this baby, she realized that she has power and authority over you. Like that's crazy because she wasn't like that when y'all was kicking it. Before she got pregnant, she was not moving like that, bro. When they have that baby by you, it's a wrap. It's like, boy, I got you by the balls now. That's it. I had a purge, bro.
Because I will say this, I'm not on child support and my son won.
Yeah. Listen, bro.
I'm not on child support and my son
I had a purge for $2,500, and in order for me to get out of jail, my baby mama had to call down there and get me off child support. Even though she took me off child support, that shit was rolling. When I got back up here to Ohio, she put me back on child support. Nigga, I was behind like $18,000. Now, how the fuck I'm supposed to be behind $18,000 if you took me off for child support?
So now that I'm back on, I gotta pay for.
I gotta pay all for all the time when she said I was off. I'm telling you, bro, that shit's a trap, nigga. That shit, man, that shit crazy as fuck, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
Ryan's decision though. He be looking crazy though, but everybody from the outside looking in ain't going through that shit. Everybody like. Motherfuckers who saying, oh, damn, though, he quit his job, though, or he this, and this. They didn't go and fucking put fucking 56 hours in a week, though, to see fucking $300.
Exactly.
Like that shit, come on, though. Like, any human in the world feel some type of way. Busting your ass, though, like, nigga, let you be a nigga, though, like, fucking really out here grinding, though, like, really out here doing this shit. And let you be a nigga that support your kids, too, on top of that. Let you be a nigga that support your kids, get your kids, though, take care of your kids, spend money on your kids, take your kids out, buy them clothes, buy them food when they with you. A house over there, all that shit, though, like, costs money. And then on top of that, though, like, you done sat there and grinded your ass off, just to be able to do that shit, and then they hit your ass with child support on top of that too. How the fuck would that make you feel? And women don't realize that shit. Yep. Oh well, though that's your kid. You supposed to pay. But what about all the shit that I did do for this kid? And then on the top of the fact though that I still have bills and other shit and got a life too.
Right. I gotta make a means for myself. I can't even do that.
I can't even do for I'm supposed to really don't sit here and do for you because let's be for real though. Like nigga, is that child support money really being spent on the kids?
Majority of
So let's talk about an active father though with no rights though, but he's still active on the sake of that's being his kids though. Mm-hmm. And then he still have to pay child support. Mm-hmm. And then he still talk about some damn why my son's shoes dirty. Why the fuck you ain't sending no Pampers, you ain't sending no food, you ain't sending shit, you just dropping them off, but you getting child support.
Where the support going? Where the support going?
Like, and then that's
for real.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I ain't no child support.
Because you're supposed to be paying your own bills already. You obligated to pay your own bills. Child support is for the child. So if the child needs shoes, if the child needs clothes, if the child needs this is what this money is supposed to be made for. I shouldn't have to, even though I'm a parent, I'm going to do it anyway. But I shouldn't have to go out of my way to go buy extra clothes if I'm giving you the money for the support that you need. But you don't do it though because you're a real one.
You're not about to sit here and have your kids out here looking crazy for this
crazy work, bro.
You gonna grind even harder.
Yeah.
You be even more tired.
Yep.
That shit is demoralizing though. Like nigga, that shit really about to have me cry though. Like because that shit really is fucking crazy.
It is.
If you think about it though from that perspective though, but motherfuckers only think about it from their own own viewpoint though, and they own fucking value and
Mhm.
benefit though. Like that's where a lot of women look at that shit from. Well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing this, but what the fuck do you think that this man doing though when the kids with you? You think just cause you a mother though that you doing more than a father because if your name is a mother?
Right.
No, these kids gotta get taken care of, whether they with you or not, though. Mommy or fucking daddy, though. Like, they still gotta eat. They still need clothes. They still gotta make sure they get baths. They still get sick. They don't just get sick with mommy.
Right. Right.
Like all that shit, though, like come on, and then you still paying child support, and then you still gotta hear this woman mouth though about this because all that shit still ain't enough.
Yeah, it's a crazy system.
And then don't let her get to sitting there and talk about some, well, you ain't about to get them though if you ain't doing this and doing that. And then what you gonna do then? Cause you ain't got no fucking rights.
Can't crash out.
And then you walk away then though. Like is you wrong then? Now you wrong then? You sitting there taking care of your kids though, you sitting there supporting her and doing this and doing that, but the minute you sit there and say you're not supporting her no more, or you can't afford to back her no more because, like, let's just be real though. Funds do shit.
Deplete. Hell yeah,
like,
for sure.
when shit do get tight.
For sure.
And then though, like you talk about your well being, your kids' well being, and her well being though. Somebody got to get cut out. Who the fuck you think gonna get cut out? Her ass gonna get cut out. As soon as she get cut out, then she want to cut your kids out because you had to cut her out.
And it's crazy because women feel like you are obligated to take care of them because they got your kids.
And then what is that man supposed to do then? What is that man supposed to do then? And that man though walk away from a situation to where he had to listen, I can't take care of you and the kids though, but I'm taking care of my kids. But now that I can't take care of you too, I can't even see my kids. Fuck you and them kids then. Now he say that though, now he wrong though.
Mm-hmm.
But he just literally sat there for them kids could be 6, 7 years old though. That's 7 years of no sleep though. I done fucking worked 2, 3 jobs, then picked up side jobs, and changed brakes and did little oil changes and this shit, this and that here just to make ends meet. Like, but motherfuckers don't see that though. Like, you the one who gotta do that shit, and you the only one who really see that, and that shit get demoralizing, and then you sit there and try to just, all right, as a man, all right. Everybody crash, and then it get to a point where a nigga like them though, like the shit so fucked up for a man though. Like I kind of be understanding that shit at some points though, like.
And it's crazy because we really do have to make excuses for ourselves to keep on going in and keep on having to deal with this bullshit over and over and over again. I have to make an excuse for myself, like, well, it's for my kids, I gotta be miserable and I gotta keep going through the shit that she putting me through because oh, it's for my kids. But what about me though? What about my mental? What about if my mental not straight, how in the fuck am I supposed to be able to do for my children? But you fucking with my mental because you taking something that you know is most important and most valuable to me, and you taking it away from me, and you disrupting my mental. You fucking me up.
And then with all that, you ain't got no time to work on that shit.
Man, what?
All that shit going on that you ain't even got time to even deal with.
That's what I'm saying. Where do you get time to heal, nigga?
And on top of all that shit getting piled on and then you crash out. Look, now he unstable and unfit to be around the kid. Like, that shit is wild.
And they siding with the mother every time, bro. It don't even matter if this woman ain't got a pot to piss in, bro, because she the mother, bro. They siding with her. It takes so much for the courts to deem this woman unworthy to take care of, unfit to be an unfit mother. And I've been there, bro. I've been there. It takes so much for the courts to sit here and say, "Oh, she's an unfit mother." She literally got to be homeless. If she literally got to be homeless, no car, no job, no income, no anything. If she got one or any of them, she's fit to be a mother. That's crazy work.
And then,
But us
and
though,
then it'll be, and then the excuse will be because you ain't helping out or you ain't did enough though. But what about
fall on you.
But what about she ain't got up and put in an application or did nothing? But but it's on you though, like, cause why she out here fucked up and that's your the mother of your kids and she out here fucked up. Cause she don't want to do shit for herself. She a fucking adult at the end of the day too.
Exactly. But the fault don't never fall on the woman. It never falls on a woman.
So like a man already is like because a man from the start is deemed a man from the start gotta be deemed a bad father because he's already just like you gotta be deemed a bad mother though. All these bad you gotta do all this shit to be deemed a bad mother to lose your rights to your kid. Soon as your kid born, though, you don't have no rights, so you gotta be fucked up from the jump.
You gotta be fucked up from the jump.
Because if you gotta do all this to lose your rights, and I don't even have no rights from the beginning, what the fuck does that make me?
Exactly. What's up, Ren? How you doing, babe?
Cause I gotta say so. You gotta the only difference is you gotta fight for your right, but at the same time, fight for your right because your right is the same amount. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you got money for your kid because that's your kid. At the same time, y'all laid in the same bed. Y'all made that time together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's your kid at the end of the day. Y'all both have to pour into that child the same amount of energy to that child to make that child grow.
That's understood, but when you going through the course though, when you talking about the court system and the way this system fucked up, I mean the way that this system set up, we as black men don't really have that right. We ain't got that right as soon as you come in the game.
Let's not even go that far though. Like let's go to the fact of we both was adults, we both laid down, we both did this and we both did that. But I have to fight for any right though. Like I don't got a right though. Like I gotta fight for any right.
Fight to be on
Any right though.
On the same playing field.
Any right though. Like I have to fight for anything I want to say or any say so that I want to have and anything that we laid down and we decided to do and we didn't wear protection and we until this baby is born and then it's
You. Yup. This you.
where's the we at from there though? Now I don't have a single say so.
Kids to have a kid, y'all can't even have sex. That don't even make no sense.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Like the laws that they and I'm telling you, these laws are really subjected to black men, bro. I don't care. They're subjected to black men. All the laws that they coming out with right now, they're subjected to black men. Especially the child support one was definitely for black men.
The whole thing is why do it have to be so hard for a father to be a father?
My legal name, I have to change my birth certificate. It don't matter. I have to change my social security card. I have to change my driver's license. No. No. I have to change all of my lease documents just to vote.
Wow.
Because she's not just one anymore. She's now a unit.
Because I'm not just one of them. I have to change everything.
Oh, because you got married. See that? I mean, that shit crazy though. Like he was saying, why is it so hard for a father to be a father though? It's not. The women don't have to go through none of the stuff that men have to go through. And the original question was, do you think it's fair for a man to have the same rights as women have? And scenario meaning, if I said that I didn't want to have a baby, do you feel like it's fair for you to still do you feel like it's still fair for you to force me to have that child? And if I told you I didn't want to have this child, now I'm on child support for 18 years and I'm miserable. I'm being dragged through the mud. That's not fair at all. Because if you got pregnant and I said that I wanted the baby and you said you didn't want the baby, I have no right but to allow you, but to let you go on through with having